I'm Kimberly Walston, today with a warning on how your doctor may be outsourcing your radiology, which can lead to confusion, misdiagnoses, and even death. This is a must-see edition of Insiders Health News. Imagine this, you're rushed into the hospital with a horrible headache, fearing the worst. Your doctor, who is supposed to take care of you, immediately calls for x-rays. Then, instead of talking over those x-rays with a lab technician, your doctor sends the results out, similarly to an email, to a radiologist contracting company that could be miles away from where you are. Think about how much could be lost in translation. Well, unfortunately, you don't need to imagine it. It's already happening. The case of Jennifer Drum in rural Pennsylvania is bringing this problem to light. Even though she knew something was severely wrong with her head, a radiologist 4 hours away ruled out a hemorrhage and described the block as a possible tumor. She was released from the hospital. Hours later, she returned in even worse shape. This time, her x-rays were sent across the globe to a doctor in Hong Kong. One of the radiologists noticed a ring around the blockage, which should have been a sign of a more serious and immediate problem. But since there were multiple opinions across the world, Drum was released again. The next time she was taken to the hospital was only after she was found unconscious on the bathroom floor. An abscess in her head had ruptured, a conclusion that could have been made if the information was being shared properly. She now cannot live on her own and will likely never return to work, with brain damage that has caused her to revert to a childlike level. Health professionals are quick to point out that teleradiology has significant benefits. Only the largest medical centers can afford to staff radiologists at all hours, so smaller institutions need the on-call contracting companies for emergencies. But a deeper look into the practice shows confusion, errors, and outright fraud. The most troubling? You never know who's reading your scans. Ideally, it's a qualified radiologist, but unethical companies can reap profits by having lower-paid, unqualified technicians read the scans. Some will even rubber stamp anything that the doctor concludes in his first opinion. So for now, we don't know how you can avoid teleradiology, but we know it could cause some massive problems. Getting the word out could be the first step in shoring up these practices, because no one should go through their local hospital with a life-threatening illness only to be turned away by someone in another country. This has been Insiders Health News. I'm your host, Kimberly Walston, and remember, it's your health. We're just helping you think outside the docs.